How do you make a song feel intimate but still polished? Still raw and emotional, but big enough to sit next to Lizzy McAlpine or Gundersen on a playlist? These artists are masters at building around emotion without smothering it. That's exactly what we're figuring out today. We're going to produce a song in the style of Lizzy McAlpine and Gundersen, built around a vocal and a guitar without killing what makes it special. I'll show you the 3 essential ingredients I use when producing acoustic pop ballad like this. And to show you exactly how it works, we're producing a track for the Australian artist Tom Nethersoul. Hey, so the song just landed an editorial playlist on Spotify, which is dope. But what is even better is that the song feels authentic and it seems like people are resonating with it. Tom just sent me this demo all the way from Australia. Check it out.
If you know some place that we can go, somewhere far away, just out of this damn state, then I'd run to catch the bus as it leaves me in the dust. Said I'd be there when it comes, I'd save a seat for us.
Right away the songwriting hits, but the guitar part not quite yet. It needs more weight. It works for a demo, but to make the song feel bigger and more emotional, we need something warmer, something deeper. That leads us to the first ingredient, a beautiful guitar part. I want something that wraps around the vocal like a blanket, low, rich, and comforting. Transposing down there isn't always easy, so I've worked out some inversion of the chord that live deeper down the neck. And after some experimenting, here's what I've landed on. This feels much better, but the tone isn't quite there yet. It sounds fine, but it doesn't feel alive enough. So I pulled the trigger, I invested in a new mic. Something a bit fancier that'll capture more warmth and detail. And just to be clear, you don't need an expensive mic to make beautiful chart-worthy music. Bon Iver recorded Space Side with a $200 Ibanez guitar plugged straight in, no mic at all. But for this track, I want that extra detail. So now I'm trying something new. I'm layering the new mic placed at the 12th fret with the old one placed at the bridge. And I'm recording 2 takes. Then I hard pan the main mic of each take left and right, and the bridge mic slightly inward to widen the stereo image. Here's what it sounds like now. So much warmer, so much more alive, but this is just the beginning. The guitar still needs a space to live in. So now let's build it at home. This is where most production starts to fall apart. They either feel like an unfinished demo, or they get so overproduced the emotion gets smothered. Right now, my goal is to build a space, a sonic world where the guitar and vocals can live in. That space is gonna create the vibe. It's what makes the track feel full and immersive. And that brings us to the second essential ingredient for this kind of song, a rich sonic bed. But I think there are 2 big challenges here. The first one is not to overproduce. I don't want huge pads clogging up the mix. Instead, I'm thinking in textures, subtle, supportive layers that add atmosphere, movement, and emotion without crowding the vocals. That could be a reverb-drenched piano note or a single quiet and well-placed violin line. So I just finished producing the sonic bed and I'm going to show you some of the stuff I did. And again, I'm thinking in textures and in small details, small ear candies, not big pads, right? So let's take a look at what I did. So the first and biggest ingredient is the piano, which I kept pretty open, it's not overplayed, and like you see the tone is a little manipulated to have this kind of personality, it's not like the classic piano sound. Then on top of that we have some strings, some string pad, very subtle. It just kind of swells and create a nice little ambience. Then we have a little plucky piano sound on the top, like drenched in reverb. So this is really just about creating texture right here. And then we have another plucked synth, which I really like. It's a weird sound design technique where basically I'm distorting the reverb. I'm putting a lot of reverb on the simple sound that I'm then distorting, and we get that really cool texture. Check it out. So here I'm just kind of playing a kind of melody. And then the last thing I have here is just a simple, super simple violin line. I was going to make something kind of complicated, like I was thinking like a big string arrangement or something, but I ended up finding that just that one simple line played with portamento, which basically means when one note slides to the other, was way more effective. Sometimes, I mean pretty often, simple is better than complicated. Check out the line. All right, so now check it out all together. So you see there is so much space left, it's very sparse, it just creates some ambience, texture, and more importantly, depth. So now there's a space for the guitars and the vocal to live in. Oh, quick side note, if you're making a song like this and you're trying to take it to the next level, that's exactly what I do. There's a link in the description if you want to get in touch. So now that we have all the ingredients, here's the next challenge. We need to give them depth. The track needs to pull you in to feel like it wraps around your head. And here's one of my favorite mixing tricks, something I learned from my friend Theo. So I added that other sound that's like some kind of like pad / counter melody. Check it out. I love that sound, and I really like that kind of melody. All right, so basically what I did here is that I created two buses within the track. And so I have a clean signal coming through here, and I have a reverb signal coming through here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hard pan the clean signal on the right and hard pan the reverb signal on the left. And so this is gonna create some kind of stereo tension that makes it feel like the sound is warping around your head. And it's going to create so much depth because we're going to hear the clean on the right, but it's echo, and it's reverb on the left. Check it out. It's super subtle, but it's so effective. Now that we've created a warm, deep space for the song to live in, there's one final and most important ingredient left, the vocals. Tom just sent me the vocal takes, so I'm diving in right now. First step, some editing and a bit of vocal mixing to clean things up. Let's see where we're at.
If you know some place that we can go, somewhere far away, just out of this damn state. If you know some place that we can go, somewhere far away, just out of this damn state.
Not bad, but this song's too pretty to leave on a cheap mic. So I told Tom, just book a studio for a couple hours, let's get clean take with some real gear.
If you know some place that we can go, somewhere far away, just out of this damn state, then I'd run to catch the bus as it leaves me in the dust. Said I'd be there when it comes, I'd save a seat for us.
Now this feels like the vocal the song deserves, but we're not done yet. Now comes the next challenge. How do we make these vocals feel rich and full without losing the intimacy? That means subtle layers of doubles and harmonies. We tried some harmonies when Tom was here in LA.
As it leaves me in the dust, said I'd be there when it comes, I'd save a seat for us.
But they're not tight enough yet to blend seamlessly with the lead. So I asked him to re-record a few clean takes and I just finished editing them. So first we have the doubles, which I just tuned and aligned to make them super tight with the lead. We want to make it feel like it's almost just one voice, really. Check it out.
If you know some place that we can go, somewhere far away, just out of this damn state.
It's pretty subtle. We don't have huge stacks of double, just enough to bring a little bit of thickness to the vocals, basically. And then we have the harmonies. Check it out. And for the harmonies, It's the same thing as the doubles. I want them to really blend in the lead, make it feel like it's one unified vocal, basically. And so you see there is a lot of chopping and editing. And the secret to make sure that they sound clean together is to make sure that they start and end the words together. You don't want one harmony or one double that just kind of like keeps going while the lead is done, or that stops right before. Because when you start adding them up, it starts to sound super messy. So that's why there is so much chopping here. Let's take a listen.
If you know some place that we can go, somewhere far away, just out of this damn state.
So that's how you get clean harmonies and doubles. Now the vocal sits exactly where I want them. Lush, warm, and emotional. And with that, we're almost done. So here's the moment of truth.
If you know some place that we can go, somewhere far away, just out of this damn state. If you know some place that we can go, somewhere far away, just out of this damn state, then I'd run to catch the bus as it leaves me in the dust. Said I'd be there when it comes, that save a seat for us. Best friends, you say, and I'll take that to the grave, or you'll visit me someday. Tell a girl wrapped around your arm.
It's come a long way from a simple demo sent across the world to something intimate, emotional, and authentic. And if this is the kind of sound you're chasing, songs that feel honest but still hit hard, then I'd love to help you bring your next track to life. Click the link in the description and let's get in touch. Or if you want to keep leveling up your production skills, check out this video next where we dive into what I think every producer should steal from Bon Iver.